According to Forbes, she is at the top of the list for the highest paid performer on television, the richest self-made woman in America, the richest African American of the 20th century, and the queen of daytime television. But who is this outstanding woman? She is Oprah Winfrey. She is one of the most influential and well-known women of all time. On Oprah's official website, it was identified that Oprah Gail Winfrey was born on January 29, 1954. She grew up on her grandma's farm in Mississippi. Oprah was a very well-behaved child. She went to church on a regular basis and was very talented. At the age of 6, she moved to Milwaukee to live with her mother. While living there, she was molested by a male relative. When she tried to get away from the situation, Oprah went to juvenile delinquent home, but there was no room for her there. In Oprah's teen years, she tried to run away again. This time, she succeeded. By the time she was 14 years old, she was living on her own. Oprah was badly behaved in this years and became pregnant. She gave birth to a baby boy who died in infancy. A few years after this occurred, Oprah moved in with her father in Tennessee. While living with her father, things began to turn around. She won Miss Black Tennessee beauty pageant and was offered a job at the radio station in Nashville. She also won a full scholarship to Tennessee State University, where she majored in speech communications and performing arts. As stated on achievement.org, Winfrey began her career by moving to Baltimore in 1976 to become a co-anchor for the news. After a few years of co-anchoring, she took on another task, co-hosting a talk show, People Are Talking. In 1984, she began hosting a morning show called AM Chicago. A year later, in 1985, the name was changed to The Oprah Winfrey Show. It became an instant hit and won many awards. Along with hosting her talk show, Oprah acted in movies like The Color Purple and Native Son, which also won several awards. In 1986, Oprah started her own production company, Harpo Productions Incorporated. Harpo is Oprah spelled backwards. Her production company has produced many shows starring Oprah, as well as Oprah being the executive producer. In 1996, Oprah began her on-air book club. The books that were on her list became instant bestsellers. Oprah has also written 5 of her own and publishes 2 magazines. Oprah's career now is going very well. Her books are still quite popular, and her talk show is a hit. Many of her regular guests on her show, including Dr. Phil McGraw and Dr. Oz, have gone on to shows of their own produced by Harpo Productions. Winfrey continues producing famous movies, TV shows, and Broadway shows. She has also been heard on a number of successful animated films, including Charlotte's Web, B-Movie, and The Princess and the Frog. Oprah Winfrey now lives on an Ocean View estate in California, just south of Santa Barbara. She also owns homes in 6 other states and on the island of Antigua. She is a very wealthy woman and puts her money to good causes. Oprah has helped many charities and given her audience members great prizes. Like on the beginning of her 20th season, she gave everyone in the audience a new car. Oprah announced that in 2011 she would end the Oprah Winfrey Show after 24 seasons and started to host a new program on the Oprah Winfrey Network. In conclusion, Oprah has done countless great things for many people. And knowing how she began her life and how she grew up, she has also done a wonderful thing for herself. Oprah has significantly changed her life in many ways. She continues to follow her dreams and inspire nearly everyone who has changed her. Oprah definitely lives by her own words. Doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment.